Emil's the first person to turn up today. And Simpsons Clips 24 just finished his stream. So yeah, I'm going to show off something I got yesterday in the mail. Through the UK Game Show's website, because I'm going to talk about game shows today, or more or less a bit of a failure with one of try and see through me, do it if you dare. One step further, two steps back now. Not a step further, two steps back. Hey Ben Bryan, how are you doing today? I'm just on the UK Game Show's website because of what? Because I'm going to talk about something that happened back in 2007. I'm just listening to the Shadow the Hedgehog, Owl the Edge theme. I couldn't help myself but to say that. Because a lot of people call it Owl the Edge because of how edgy Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, is. The guns, the mild profanity. And that backfired when the game's rating was reduced to an E10+, so they had to make changes. Like, most of the swearing was removed. They had to turn the blood from red to green. And yeah. Things that go walking in the night, accidents will happen, and babysitting eating. I wonder what the reviewers would think, Simpsons Clips. Alright, so anyways, back to what I was saying. So basically, back in 2003, Endemol started airing a game show on Channel 5 called Brain Teaser, which was presented normally on rotation by Craig Stevens, Alex Lovell, and Rachel Pierman. But in later series, it would be... The series got cancelled for one reason. Back in 2007, it was found out that who produced the series used fake names as winners of a viewer puzzle, and that a staff member had posed on their air as a winner. So this deception occurred when the producers were unable to find anyone with the correct answer in the list of callers after the lines had closed. Yes, it's very confusing, if you'd ask me, how they'd literally just fake on-air winners. Bad Endemol. And in fact, they didn't even get fined. Channel 5 got fined when they didn't even do anything. Like Endemol could have just got fined instead, but nope, Ofcom fined Channel 5 for this. And in fact, many of this was just awful for other shows as well. Like, Richard and Judy was affected by this as well, due to the You Pay, We Say incident. If I can find it. 150,000, I think it was, or something. And so eventually, in the end, shows that would keep their phoning competitions would be Big Brother and Deal or No Deal. But Deal or No Deal didn't even last very long. Contest for that show, iTouch got fined as well. £30,000 because the programme gave impression that... That's funny, Mayday 51. I'm Big Dave, and I'm Little Alex. Bad news, Dave. What's that? I've been fined. Bobber. Oh no, Alex. Failure. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about Deal or No. Oh, okay then, Simpsons clips. Maybe do it when the program actually does air. Anyway, so back to what I was saying about Deal or No Deal. So, the company that operated that phone-in contest, iTouch, got fined because the program gave the impression that viewers could win any one of the free prizes on offer, and the producers knew which prize would be available when the lines opened, and so ditched. So I think Big Brother was the only one left that did it, and even GMTV got fined as well. They got fined $2 million by Ofcom, whilst their former phone operator got fined £250,000. Yeah, that's what I can say. This was just a huge mess. A huge mess indeed. Channel 4 got fined £1,500,000 for both Deal No Deal and Richard and Judy, You Pay We Say. So, yeah. That's what I can say. This was just a huge... It's probably one of the worst scandals, well, one of the most important scandals around. Let's see what else there is. But then, in 2008, another thing changed everything for CBeebies, and CBBC in general. And that involved someone who appeared on one of their shows. Mark Spirit from Smart. So basically, his girlfriend died of a drug overdose, and then eventually in January of 2008. Then Sprite went missing in around April, and then eventually he committed suicide and killed himself. And then that changed everything because, well, that meant that the BBC didn't want to repeat any more older Smart repeats got suspended in the UK. They still air in Australia for some reason, though. I don't know if they currently are at the moment, but I need to check their schedule. I need to check CBeebies Australia's schedule. Oh, that's really weird Simpsons clips. Just trying to find their CBeebies Australia and New Zealand's TV guide, because this... Let's see, we got, Go Jetters, Ruff Ruff, Hey Dougie, Thomas and Friends, Kit and Pup, T and Mo, Mr. Maker Comes to Town, Go Jetters, Go Jetters, Go Jetters, Sarah and Duck, Sarah and Duck. This is really confusing to get through. And yet they have Thomas and Friends on on CBeebies Australia, New Zealand. Don't know how BBC Studios got the rights to air it. They do have a really weird obsession with Hey Dougie, and some of the original shows. For some reason, I can't find any sign of Bluey. Because I thought CBeebies Australia aired Bluey, but it seems like they're not airing it at the moment. Maybe because I think it does better on the ABC. For some reason, I'm actually on the Bluey website for some reason. Not that it's any problem, because I think, as I said, the show is actually excellent. And if you want to know something, here is something I actually did not know. Bluey is actually a female. She looks like... She doesn't look like a female, but she actually is. And her sister's a female as well. That's kind of unique. Very interesting, if you'd ask me. No wonders why this series is very popular in Australia. It's the most viewed program on ABC's iView service. And as I said, it could do very well on CBeebies, but BBC Studios signed a deal with Disney, so I don't think that's ever going to happen in the UK. Because as I said before in another live stream, if BBC Studios did put it on CBeebies in the UK, it could rival Hey Dougie and Go Jetters in popularity, and Bing Bunny. Well, I'm not a fan of, I don't watch Hey Dougie and I don't watch Go Jetters. They're not my interest, and I dislike Bing Bunny. So if Bluey did air, that would be the only show I'd watch on CBeebies, because, yeah, but it airs on Disney Junior instead. So, maybe because the show is just such high quality. And it has all the tropes Peppa Pig does not have. It has likable characters, it's got nice animation, it's got unique character designs, and it's not got whiny characters. Peppa Pig has all those tropes. Doesn't have any of those tropes at all. The series is poorly written. Most of the voice acting's bad. I mean, what am I talking about? Most of the voice acting's not too bad. Well, unless you count some of the toddlers. Because George's crying is just annoying as anything. And as I said, for poorly written episodes, well, yeah. Oh, Simpsons clips. I have a feeling it could probably air on Universal Kids in United States. I don't think Disney Channel or Disney Junior would... I mean, Disney Channel would accept it. And I'm not sure if Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon would either. Well, especially for Cartoon Network, because they really don't like their acquired programs. They always put them on at 7:30 AM every morning and then forget about them because Cartoon Network prefers to focus more on Teen Titans Go than anything else. And as I said, speaking of Peppa, at least it's got some famous people and celebrities as well as the regular voice actors. Just having a look at some of the voices in the show. Oh, yeah, there's Jamarcus Mudkip from the Macy's Parade wiki. Hope you're happy. So we have yeah, I did. But even then, most of the voices in Peppa Pig seem to change a lot, mainly for the kid characters because of their ages. So even though but many of the adults keep their voices. So, of course, there's of course Harley Bird as Peppa, and she's still voicing Peppa to this day, even though she's not a child anymore. Huh? Oh, okay then. And then we have George is still voiced by one of his voice actors, because he changed his because Olive May doesn't voice George anymore. Alice May still does, alongside a new voice actor, Vincent Van Housen or something. I don't know because see, Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig has still got their old voices. We've got Grandpa Pig, voiced by David Graham. Granny Pig, voiced by Frances White. Uncle Pig, voiced by John Sparks. Auntie Pig's got 2 voice actors. Chloe's got a couple of... a kid. We've got Baby Alexander. We've got some of the other voices. But yeah. Speaking of others, so we have some popular voices. We have Sarah Ann Kennedy, who plays Miss Rabbit and Mummy Rabbit. Both identical characters. Brian Blurst, I can't do his loud voice, voicing Grampy Rabbit. Yep, a famous person voicing a character on the show. We have Alexander Armstrong, who's done a few voices on the show. Of course, like I said, John Sparks again. Jem Pringle, one of the presenters for Milkshake. And one of my crushes. Did I say that out loud? Rats. And then we have David Mitchell. Yes, the comedian voicing a character as well. Yes, I'm being serious. He actually voices a role on Peppa. Yep, the former part of still part of his comedy duo Mitchell and Webb with Robert Webb, and appears on Would I Lie to You? So yeah, it's sort of interesting. Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, Andy Hamilton, he's a comedian as well. Andy Hamilton also voices a character in Ben and Holly as well. Just looking at all the people that are on Would I Lie to You. So I'm just looking at all like the guest appearances. So we have Jack Whitehall, him. We have Alex Jones, the presenter of one show, barely appears on it nowadays because she had 2 babies, I think. Russell Howard, Frankie Boyle, Dara O'Brien, Jimmy Carr, Sarah Millican, Miles Jupp, Jason Manford, Claudia Winkleman, Richard Osman, Bob Mortimer, etc. A couple of just the usual. Oh, and Joe Brand. Just the usual comedians, and the people I mentioned are not comedians. Yes, I know that, Ben Bryan. I was thinking if I wanted to say his name or not, but I decided not to. I'm just looking at Jason Manford, like stand-up comedy. Seems like he did a bit for Paramount Comedy as well in 2007. So that's another Jason appearing on there alongside the other one I know of, which you know already. I'm not going to say his name this time because everyone knows which Jason. Back to Jason Manford. So he presented on the One Show as well, but he left only a few months after he joined. Yeah, I had a feeling he did something for Daisy and Ollie. Wasn't he the creator of the show or something? Or did he just voice a role in it? Just, yeah, he used to be on 8 out of 10 Cats as well, but he doesn't but he left in 2010, so I'm gonna go to thing as well. There we are, I'm back, guys. Might as well quickly check the live stream if it's in sync or not. Pardon me. I have no clue why I called it Attempt 2, but... For, like, guests. So we have a bunch of people I don't even know. Gemma Collins. Urgh. We have Susie Dent from Know of, Rachel Riley from Countdown, Catherine Ryan, and those are the only ones I know of. And ironically enough, Catherine Ryan is appearing on season 22 as a team captain now, after the series moved to... yeah. But in a way, the series is now on E4. It got burned off there now. Oh. That guy is one of my friends who I used to know. Is one of James Price's friends. By the way, if you don't know who he is, his name, just in case if anyone don't know, saying about TV show. But I did put my real name under the writer's credit. Okay then, Simpsons clips. Kind of ironic why you prevent your name, but yet you decide to write for Pip Ahoy. I'm gonna have a look on there anyway. I won't say it. I probably won't say your name, but let's see what episodes and stuff there are. There's the new episodes. Nice. Seems like there's 2 writers for this then. Nice. For one of .com. I'm gonna go back on IMDb and see if I can find that. I really wish to write a show as well. I really wish to write Care Bears Unlock the Magic if that show ever got another season, but it's an American show, so I probably wouldn't be able to. But at least there is one interesting thing about that show. Phil Harnage, someone who used to work at Deke and wrote many episodes of Deke shows, like writes for that show. And Phil Harnage. Yeah, it's still neat that he's still going strong. Some clips. I was having a look. Well, there are more hardcore Thomas fans than I am. Aha, there we go. I finally found Simpsons Clips 24's real name. I'm not going to say it because I don't think he wants me to. I don't think Simpsons Clips doesn't want to know anyway. Doesn't want to say anything anyway. But all I can say is you've got a cool name. Yeah. Anyway, so I'll show you what I got in the mail, because that's what I promised. So here we are. The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3, the complete series box set from Shout Factory. Episodes. Or more or less. It's only 11 minutes long, because they originally aired with Captain N Season 2 in an hour-long blocks. Front cover, so we have Mario flying as in his raccoon suit with raccoon power. Luigi as Frog Luigi. And then on the back we have a picture of King Koopa and the Koopa Kids, or Bowser and the Koopalings in the games. But I'm still just going to refer to them by their cartoon names. Yep. So you get 5 hours worth on 3 DVDs. So this is the first one. Picture of Raccoon Mario. You get the episodes Sleeking, Lying, Cheating Giant Ninja Koopas, Reptiles in the Rose Garden, Rainstorm, Toddler Terrors of Time Travel, Mind Your Mummy Mummy Mario, The Beauty of Cootie, A Totally Magical Adventure, Misadventures in Babysitting, Old Brother, Misadventure of Mighty Plumber, Princess Toadstool for President, Never Koopa Koopa, Dadzilla, and Tag Team Trouble. And here's the disc, and it's just got a picture of who knows, Simpsons clips, because a company called Disky released Mario 3 on DVD as well, though. So for disc 2, you get a picture of King Koopa, most likely trying to think of some wicked plan or something. The episodes are Do the Koopa, Cootie Pie Rocks, Crumbs Are Us, Life's Rough, Up Up and a Koopa, 7 Continents for 7 Koopas, Mushroomers, The Ugly Mermaid, True Colors, Recycled Koopa, The Venice Menace, and Super Koopa. And there's the disc with good old... Alright then, Simpsons clips. But how come you were just originally just so sensitive in people calling you by your real name? Alright, then I'm just going to continue looking through this, so... And then on here we have, and then on disc 3, which is the special features disc, you have a picture of Toad and Princess Toadstool as Raccoon Toadstool. And this just has the special features. It's got learn the backstory, meet the Marios and meet the heroes and villains, visit the worlds, artwork, original music, and more. And there's the disc. Well, okay then, Simpsons clips. I'm actually going to upload the last episode onto my main channel because of one reason, and that's because it's actually defective. The episode, both that and Super Koopa are defective pretty badly. Because it was due to a problem with the master tapes that Shout Factory got hold of from Deke. The N-Circle version of this has the same problem, because it's just a reissue. But strangely enough, the version of Super Koopa that's seen on the What a Wonderful Warp DVD doesn't have that problem. Another master tape or something? And I could tell because the quality on them is both different. Because the quality on this DVD isn't that spectacular, if you'd ask me. It's not as clear as on the other DVD. And on the Carmen Sandiego one, because on the Carmen Sandiego one, the quality of that is spectacular. messaging, seeing if it's still glitching or not. That error message is not going away. Oh, so it might just be me. Okay. Alright then. Going to, like writings on the wall, unleashed a million spaces, and one by one they fall. Guarded hero, I am all I am, all I am. So yep, Simpsons Clips 24's real name is, I think, Ellis Pajon? Is that right? But I'll just say your first name if so. Alright then, Emil, see you later. Capture you instead. Alright then. I think I'll use both names, Simpson Clips. Mind if I put it on the Mayday 51 wiki? There we are, done. Capture you instead. That sounds like a good idea, actually, Jamarcus Munkip. I can make it, I'm thinking of making it out of Fimo. I might actually make Balloonicles out of Fimo, but I'm not too sure at the moment. I'm just having a look at some. I'll call you by both names, Simpsons Clips, but I'll used to the name. One step front, 2 steps back now. 1 step front, 2 steps back. Okay. That's if I can find one, that is. Give it a good... Because I've had to move all my parade floats in my room. There's that user. Thomas Rosie FTWDs and D's 10 FTL. She seems awfully familiar. Didn't I solve a problem with her regarding a troll user? Or something. Oh, it's your birthday today. Cool. Happy birthday to you, then. Oh, okay then. Simpsons clips. So I'm just thinking of like different funny quotes I could do for. Just thinking about the one that Mayday 51 said earlier when I was talking. Taken off the air after results of a phoning competition. I could try and do I could try and do the voices. Oh, that Thomas half-hour special. Could have done with more engines, but it was still good. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So, anyways, I'll try and do Dave and Alex's voices. Hello there, welcome to Playhouse Disney. I'm Little Alex, Little Tune Plays, and I'm Big Dave. I can't do his voice. And I have something to say. What's that? I got fined! Oh no! You've lost a bit of money! Yes, I did! And and the show I hosted got cancelled by its channel because of it. Oh no, at least you're still with me. Well, we both left a couple of months ago. Oh, right, why are we even doing this? We need jobs. Yes, I do. A couple of years later. Yay, I'm working for the And for Dave Benson Phillips? Well, I'm doing Get Your Own Back Live and, other things. Meanwhile, for Jason Anthony, moved to the States and doing voice acting roles. The stuff like Lego Hero Factory and things like that. And that Astro Kid movie. Well, I'm doing voice acting because I'm not a celebrity anymore. And as for Sarah Louise Harper, well, who knows what happened to her? And Olivia Bonnet Key, son, whatever. Don't know what happened to her too. So that's two mysteries I'll never find the answer to, I guess. Oh, and coordinator, like for Pokemon contests. So yeah, 2 mysteries of 2 female presenters I'll never find the answer to. I'm just gonna. Oh, and by the way, I've made a new Humble Toy, an all new Humble Toys, a new all new Humble Toys family episode, which will come out next Saturday for Chinese New Year. Because it's focusing on Mickey and it'll be called the Year of the Mouse. Even though the events mainly take place between New Year's Day and Chinese New Year. And Mickey has a bit of a actual Mickey Mouse, not a mouse that's named Mickey that Playhouse Disney UK had to offer. Nuh-uh. It was a total rip-off anyways. Whoa. I think I saw a cat facing at me in the window. Creepy. Alex Lovell also worked with Timmy Mallet on a show called Timmy Towers. She played Mrs. Thingwell, the late Mark Sprite. Played the abominable Panto villain. Well, that's the way they get it. What should I do now? Just looking at some stuff. Oh. Mark Spate, or Spat with a silent E. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom again. Ugh, that was horrible. Anyways, back to talking about things. Anyways, I'm just gonna have a quick look at a scene from a Pointless episode from 3 years ago, and it's a winning, and it's one where the pair that reached the final won the jackpot. Oh, and okay. Hang on a second. Yeah, Sweet stays inside the plane. Dave and Axe go out to the supermarket. Jason steals the sweets, gives the kickers, while he eats one and chusts at the same time rather rudely. Oh, that's nice. So anyway, back to Pointless. So let's see what the pair on there do. They win, they... Of course, they hug each other. It works every single time. And back to Playhouse Disney UK parodies. I need to really think of writing some interesting ideas. I'm probably gonna do 26 webtoons because oh, and by the way, Thomas Rosie, FTWDs and 10FTL, I do not know anyone from your school because I don't live in your area at all. Why would you want to say something like that? Right, so notepad. And I'm gonna go with really with the names. Oh, crumbs. Aaron just put a premiere up at the wrong time. And I'm gonna watch it right now. In fact, how about I show for change. Time to wait a bit because it's still going down and down and down. I think Aaron put the premiere up at the wrong time because it's anyways, let's see. Yay, Louis Teagle married to his family. Who's this star? I'd never heard of her. Like, whoever this is. Oh, Bear Grylls. I've heard of him. Then we have Brillo advert. Then we have whatever this is. Boom. Splat action figure. Crusher. Commercials. I want some. No added sugar. It tastes so great. I want some Crusher. I want some Crusher. It's tough enough to me. I know it. A little Crusher. And then the ad ends. What was the credit to show that advert? What, the Crusher? The chat. The ad because it didn't have any Crusher. Oh, it's McJugger Nuggets and Kid Behind the Camera. Or something. I don't. Then we have ITV TV from the Heart Eye then. With the beta music. Season 4, episode 15. And that's the end of that. So. I'm actually thinking of starting a game show channel like Challenge, but I might not because of the fact that Challenge itself lacks variety. Well, if I did, I'd only put the chase on for an hour a day, not 7 hours a day, and give other shows their chance to shine. If I did make a game show channel, but as of now, I only have 3 channels. IME Family Channel, IME Play, and Super IME airs mostly modern programming. And it's sort of a combination of a preschool channel, a Me and Kids channel, and basically IME Play airs the IME preschool block. Even though I could just move it to Super IME. And by the way, guys, guess what just popped up on my... Come on, it's that... I want you to take a wild freaking guess. Alright, it's that stupid Mr. Paramount video again. And no, I haven't. I haven't even watched it since the first time I watched it. And as I said, I never want to see that ever again. At some point, I really want to... Jason Canning Anthony. Wow. That's what Ben Bryan always calls him because, like... Canning is his middle name, even though I don't think he has one. Camphany. Jason Camphany. Mayday 51, you're a genius. You're an epic genius. But if I ever did talk to Jason again, I think I'll just stick to being normal and not immature. And just call and just refer to him just by his first name. Because I actually want to do an interview with Jason at some point, but I don't think he'll be free to do so. So someone ask him about his work and things like that. And maybe ask him a bit about Deke Entertainment or something, even though he probably had nothing. He'd know nothing on what I'd be talking about, even though he did announce work for Kids Co, which was co-owned by Deke, but was operated by Universal. Cool. Anyways, need to do a little comparison. Before, after. Before, after. It does look different compared to how he did 2 decades ago. Hairstyle's different, he has a bit of a stash, and yeah. Barely looks like the same person, if you'd ask me. I really want to go back on the feeling that they've been coppered as well, so the comments have been disabled. So I think I only have one choice now, but I think I'd have to go on his Twitter if I wanted to say anything to him. Videos have been coppered. Coppered. I won't be able to comment on them. Why did this have to happen? But, oh. Yeah. So, guys, what do you prefer? Young Jason or Jason today? Well, esque today, not like taken today, just today. His look today, I mean. Oh, have you done the little trick on Mayday 51 where you can just set the video for kids, save it, and then set it as not for kids, and then save it. It works every time. I just Aiden with this problem, and then I just suggested that or something, and then you call it Jasonmon or something? What, like Pokemon or Digimon or something? But yeah, in a way, I think I prefer Jason when he was younger. I think he looks cuter, and and his voice sounded like Justin Fletcher's voice. I always start to wonder how he became friends with Phil Gallagher in the first place. Maybe it had something to do with Disney. Because, as I've said before, I'm quite certain the mailman in that scene on Playhouse Disney UK is Phil Gallagher. It just looks like Phil. It sort of sounds like him. Yeah, Simpsons clips. I know that, you told me. I've always had a thought that I've always had a thought that Jason could do a voice role on Pokemon, especially since we're going on to the since the Galar region appears in the 2019 series. But I don't think so. That's because Phil is the Playhouse Disney postman. Yep, I was right all along. It is Phil Gallagher. But yeah, as I said, I always had a feeling that Jason and Phil met on due to Playhouse Disney or something. Oh yeah, Aaron. You always admit you have a crush on Alex as well, like you have a crush on Taylor Swift. And the ironic thing, guys, is that none of the presenters actually know that I make care anyway. I have a feeling at some point someone's should show one of my videos to them and they freak out or something. Especially since I'm putting Japanese music in them. Oh yeah, Saffron Barker as well. Superstar Comedy's favourite girl. I don't like Saffron Barker, I just think she's just famous because she's famous. Speaking of, going back to talking about Jason Anthony. I mean, Jason Canning Anthony, as Ben Bryan calls him. Or Jason Camphany, as Mayday 51 said as well. According to what I read somewhere, Jason appeared on Ready Steady Cook once, or something like that. Aaron's just typed up some Japanese. Hang on a sec. Let me go on Google Translate and type up Oh, how come? Copper, I'm guessing. I might have to translate it. Let's see. Super... Oh, Super Nintendo World. Alright, now I could get it. Yeah, the themed area at Universal Japan. I might continue the stream for maybe about, until, when it gets to the 1 hour, half an hour mark. Because once I get my Playhouse Crew series into reality, I wonder if the anyone from who presented on PhD UK would even be aware I'm making a parody out of them. Alright then. In fact, I might actually leave now, to be honest with you. Because, I want to get on with other stuff anyway, so... Hope you enjoyed this live stream, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.